Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're out here in Randers on an old disc golf course that has been reworked within the last year. So, gonna give it another chance. I was actually out here about a couple of months ago, but that seemed to be a little bit too early as T signs and stuff wasn't quite in yet and OB lines. So, curious to come out here and give it another chance. Also, I didn't complete the full round because it got dark. Shouldn't be the problem today as I'm out here in the morning. It's gonna be like 28 degrees Celsius today, so got out here as early as possible, ready to film a video. It's just gonna be a normal course playthrough, so obviously we're gonna try to shoot -1, which is always the goal when we're trying new courses. Excited to try this one. Hole 1 though, really just a warm-up hole because it's like 133 meter par 3, and I don't throw that far. But I mean, good for warming up a little drive and then a little upshot and then a little putt, hopefully. See if we can reach it with the wave. Nah, a little too much heiser. Didn't get the pop, but that's fine. Definitely within upshot range, so not a lot of wind out here as well. There's always a lot of wind on this course. It's a course that I have played a lot on the old layout, and some of the holes are in the same area as the old layout. And then there's a whole new area that's been utilized with some trees. So that's gonna be a good supplement to this open field kind of play. We're gonna get to unleash some drives here on the first 4 or 5 holes. And then we're getting into the woods. I think I have like 40 meters left, so no glides by to the rescue. That looks good. A little short? Nah, that should be fine. Otherwise, it's the putter's fault. Yep, we're good. All right, par to start off. Hole 2 is a par 4, so that should be more gettable, hopefully. See if we can get a birdie. But I think the wooded holes might be more scoreable for me because I'm not a distance guy. Yeah, 179 meter par 4 here on the second one. That sounds more like my type of distance. Just gotta get some distance here on the first shot though. Gotta stay out of the woods. Oh, that's so low. No, I'm not even gonna get a bird chance on this one. Wow. I thought hole 1 was supposed to warm me up. You know, maybe I can still get up there for a putt with the Raider forehand. If I hit it right, I'll definitely try. Come back. Nah, more height could have maybe done it, but it's just gonna be a little pitch for a little par. Boring start, but nothing too bad happening. Yep, that should be a par. Okay, it's getting easier and easier. Hole 3 is a par 4, 169 meters. So this one I should really be able to birdie. Really just gotta get down there over the little benches and then around the corner, and right there is the basket. So just don't go too far right so I can't see the basket. That should be good. That's gonna be like a little 70 meter forehand in, I think. I can do that. I don't even need to throw a forehand. It's actually just a straight shot, so I'll just go Warden. Warden always works, you know? Just throw it right at it. Should be the right distance. What's wrong with me? I just can't throw a shot right now, huh? That was straight into the ground. All right. Good thing it's all open holes so far, so if you shank a shot, you just get a par. Honestly, not the most exciting opening stretch here, but it'll always be like that with open holes. I just don't enjoy them that much. Nah, needed more height. Now this, I think, is the last of the like real open bomber holes, so just gotta get past this one. It gets more fun. 130 meter par 3 though, uphill. Tough for me, definitely tough for me. Let me try and get a wave somewhere out there though. Well, that one definitely slipped out of my hand. Went in the bushes a little bit. I don't know if that's OB, that might be OB honestly. Okay, it's actually an island hole with 110 meters to the front of the island. So like over 50% of players, even playing from the white tee usually, is not going to be able to reach it because it's uphill as well. So we're going to the drop zone, I guess. Okay, at least the drop zone is pretty forgiving. Oh, it's on the left side here. It's like a 13-meter putt. So I guess I'll have a chance for a par again. Yeah, I guess that's my way of getting a par on this hole, because I'm probably never getting into this island. Well, I'll take it. All par so far. I guess I'm curious to know, like, who is this course or this layout, the white layout, supposed to be for? Because usually white layout in Denmark is for players like me, you know, like 900 rated and above, and you should be able to shoot par if you're like 950, 930, something like that. That's on most courses in Denmark, but there are a few ones like Skew and other long holes where it's supposed to be 1,000 rated, and then obviously it's a different talk, and that's cool too. But with how open it is out here, you obviously need to put a lot of distance on it on the first 4 holes here in order to make it difficult for the top players. So I do understand that. Now this is what I like. This is my type of disc golf. 82 meters, shaping around the corner here. This is a sharp turn to the left. Maybe you go like distance driver, go for a big skip, kind of low, because there's not a lot of space to swing up top. I think I might go for the skip shot, go in enforcer down low here, if I can make that work. Last time I was here, there was definitely more space up high, but summertime means a lot more leaves. Skipped a little bit too early, so it didn't really work. Yeah, this hole is definitely a lot tougher in the summer because you can't go up high at all. But should have been doable with the skip shot. Just didn't execute it. I think I can throw a little glitch forehand around and be parked. Yep. That's right by the basket, I think. Oh, I should have gotten it a little bit farther. I'll hit the putt though. We're fine. Little 6-meter straddler. No, that's so weak. Pop it. It's so easy. It's actually so easy. Just didn't pop it. Now we're getting to the new area. Hole 6, par 5, 174 meters. As far as I remember though, this new area is a little bit overgrown still because they haven't quite tidied all of this stuff up. Which makes sense on a new hole, you know? But I'm curious to see if that's better now or if it's worse because it's summer, because definitely could be like that. Definitely got a fade left here, and then it's just a straight fairway all the way to the basket with obstacles like big trees and bushes. So we will do the photon. I got a bogey now, so I'm +1. Let's see if we can get a birdie here already. I think that's good, but maybe a little deep. I think you might have wanted to go more left and not as deep, but we'll see. We'll have a look at it. Yeah, it was a little deep. This is the fairway. There is a little line through there. Maybe up high you can get some distance forward, but I'm just in the side here. Not too bad. I think I can do a patent pending and hit the gap up there. I don't need a ton of distance, so I'm just going to glitch. That's my favorite patent pending disc. That's good. Yeah, I got to the next row of trees. Hopefully I can see a path to the basket from there, but I'm not sure. Okay, apparently I want it to be a little bit more right here, just over here. So close, but it's gonna be pretty obstructed from here. Maybe I can throw a hyzer up there. Okay, I think I might actually want to play disc golf the Thomas way and go for a little tomahawk here, because then I can go more directly at it. Yeah, definitely play disc golf the Thomas way, because that's way in the woods. Gotcha, boy. Okay, I found it finally. Had to search for a little while. I do maybe see a line to the basket here, if I can just punch through that stuff. Oh, kind of close. A little right though. That's gonna be another par. Hole 7, par 4, 139 meters. OB all along the left side. Looks to be very much of a little forehand flex. I'll go launch a OS, try and flex it through here. Tight gap, but definitely doable. That's perfect. I hope you can get to the basket from over there, but it was probably a little bit too right. Oh wow, I didn't even realize there was a Mando here, but I'm actually pretty close to it. But perfect position, almost. Maybe a little more left would have been nice, but it's just a little 50-meter upshot here. If I can sneak it around with the spy, maybe. Got stopped a little bit. Released it slightly early, otherwise it would have been perfect, but I think it's circle's edge or something like that. Actually, even better than circle's edge. It's like 8 meters. So, time to get that birdie to erase the bogey from earlier. That would be nice. Wow. Putting's clean. I like that. Birdie on hole 7. That's great. Now I'm back to even par. Just gotta get under a little bit. Let's do that. Okay, this is a wild hole. 175-meter par 4, so that's not the wild part, but look at this. There's no fairway. I think you're actually supposed to throw up here on like a big anhyzer, which is fun, but also sounds like a lot of searching for discs. So let's try and make sure that we get enough right here. There's OB on the field out on the left side, so you will get punished if you go too far left. This is a weird tee. There's no other way, really. I mean, I guess you could flex something down there, but that would be ridiculous, so. Gotta go up and over. Oh no, it got slammed down. I'm gonna be in the middle of that stupid stuff. Ah, I needed more height on that. That's bad. Hopefully I can find it. Right, I actually never found that disc. Searched for like half an hour in the tallest of grass, and it's just gone. So if you find a light blue wave out here with the letter J for Jesophan in the rim, let me know. And also, sorry, because you're probably searching for your own disc for like 30 minutes. I don't love the fact that you have to throw over that stuff, so maybe play this one from yellow tee until they get this hole fixed up. Also, there's no fairway from here. What are you supposed to do from here? That's weird. Thought this would be kind of landing zone. I'll try and chuck it in the woods somewhere. That should be the line, right? I think that's great. Might even be close to the basket. I'm just playing this as a drop zone because I don't want to throw from the tee again. So that was my third shot. You can kind of see a fairway once you get up here, but they should definitely cut some of the trees back there. But as far as I remember, they said that they aren't allowed to cut any tree they want, so they're probably a little bit restricted there. I have about 40 meters left, so I'll just throw a little particle backhand. See if I can save my bogey, maybe. That looks good. Yup, bogey saved. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, that'll do. That will definitely do. Okay, par 5, 246 meters here. Kind of looks like you want to go straight and then fade right with the forehand, so that's what we're going to try and do. I think I like the drive here. Oh wow, the wind is picking up. There's going to be a lake down there with a mandatory making it so that you have to throw left of it. So you want to push as deep as possible here to not cut off your ankle. That's important. No, not enough Annie. And it kicked right. Oh no. Actually, I think it might have kicked out into the open, so I can just pitch to the mandatory. Might be fortunate, but obviously would have loved to play through the real route. Okay, yeah, I can see the mandatory out there, the spot where we gotta get past, so I think I can just throw a little forehand flex out there. Yep, that's perfect. Now sit. Yeah, that's exactly where the perfect drive would land, I think. Probably even a little bit better than the perfect drive, so see if we can save the par then. Okay, no, this is way farther than the perfect drive because it has like a pretty sharp cut to the right down there. So there's the landing zone is like 4 meters wide. After a 100-meter drive through the woods, I'm not sure about that, man. And then I think you're supposed to scramble your way to over here. Or like pitch it to over here. Oh yeah, and then you can see the basket, huh? It's just so specific. From where I am now, it's about 120 meters. And it's, if you want to get closer than 100 meters, which you do want on a par 5 to have an upshot in there, you would have to get the second shot past those trees. I really want to have something positive to say about this course. And sure, hole 7 was good, but some of these holes are just maybe a little bit overthought, overthunk, whatever that word is. Like, it's supposed to be more than just possible. It's supposed to be reasonable, and I don't think it is. And obvious. It's supposed to be obvious what you need to do, or at least what you can do. And you don't really know here. So don't love this hole either. I want to play it the way that they want me to. And with these tall trees, there's no way they want me to actually just yeet a disc over there. So I'm just going to pitch it to here. And then I can see the basket and I'll do that shit. All right. They said they're spotting for me. I spotted for them earlier. So going to throw at these guys. See if I can save the par here. Get a skip straight. Oh yeah. I think that's putting for par. From pretty close. It's not that the hole is impossible, guys. I could definitely be there in 2 of the 2 best shots. It's just so specific. It's gonna happen so rarely, and it's gonna be unsatisfying. At least I parked it for my par here. All right, hole 10 looks more fun. Par 3, 70 meters. You wanna go straight here and then fade in there to the left somewhere. And I think it's past that tree in the middle. You wanna get just to the right of that. I'll try with the evader. Oh, that's way too wide. You know, maybe that'll putt. It's actually parked. Okay, maybe you just want to throw it way through that stuff and then hit a little putt. Okay, that was good. Okay, so looking back from the basket here, obviously that gap over there seems like the biggest one, but it's also pretty sharp and you're gonna have to fade early and then stop fading. So this gap that I went through is probably the right gap. And it is wider than I thought. I thought I was just super lucky, but I think you can actually play for that. And then if you hit one of the trees, it's still like a C2 putt. So that's probably the play. That's what I knew all along, right? That's a birdie. I'm back to even par now, so I'm not even playing too bad, actually. See if we can get on the par for once. Come on. Okay, I remember this one. This is a par 4, 125 meters. There's a Mando straight ahead here. And I think the first throw, you just want to throw it straight at the Mando and then fade off it to the left. As close as possible. And then there'll be a dock leg to the right. Straight little line down towards the water. It's a placement shot, but I mean, you can't really see where to place it other than from the tee sign. I guess if you look at the tee sign, it turns right past that Mando, so that's why you want to just throw it straight at the mandatory and then be right there. So I'm going to do that, and if that's not the right spot, I'm going to cry. I think I'll throw the trail. I don't want to throw green discs anymore because I don't want to search for one more disc in my life. A little heiser flip. I didn't quite get to the Mando. Yanked it a little bit right, so that was a user error there. Might have to just go pitch around the Mando, I think. I think it turns pretty sharply to the right, so you can't really cheat the corner or anything. Okay, the hole is actually short enough to where you can probably bail it out left and be fine. This seems like a fine hole. I didn't quite get past it though, so I have to just throw a little glitch up around the main though and have it turn to the right the entire time. No, it got caught. Oh, okay, should be fine though. Okay, there is actually a nice open fairway here that you can get into. So if I just executed my first shot like I wanted to, I would have definitely had a nice and easy birdie. So I like this hole. Oh, well, fell out of my hand a bit, but I can fix it with my putt, hopefully. Oh, wow. I really wanted that. I wanted to make sure to pop it, so I did. That's gonna be a bogey. Unfortunate. Wow. Really? Really? We'll call it a double then. Why did I miss that? I've been putting good today. Well, now I definitely have some work to do. Need 3 birdies. Okay, we have a Mando right here. So it's 68 meters. It's really just a pretty open heiser. But you want to get as left as possible when you get up there. So rather than going a putter, I will go with the evader. Try and put it up a little bit higher so it has time to fade left. But there's also wind from the left, so I'm not sure. Need to birdie this one because this is one of the easier holes for sure. That looks good, right? Oh yeah, that's parked again. Maybe I should just only throw evader because that works. There are 3 guys behind me here. We're kind of overtaking each other all the time because then they overtake me and then they need to search for a disc and then I skip past them and then I need to search for a disc. So we're kind of agreeing that we don't like losing any more discs out here. That's just something that makes disc golf a little bit less enjoyable if the course has too many areas where you can end up searching for a disc a lot. You can also say it's a skill issue, but I would argue with this amount, this summer is taking a toll on this course, probably. Oh no, I'm in the stinging nettles. Okay, good chance to get the putter rolling again now. I'm gonna take catcher relief from these, by the way, because I ain't having any of that. No way. My putter was so hot, and now it's cold. At least I overcommitted. Better than undercommitting, but kind of same result, so I don't know about that. Still 2 over par. All right, we're back in the old area of the course, and definitely nothing to complain about on this hole, because this is a hole that I want every course in the world to have. A little 70-meter straight shot, or it could be longer. I don't care. Just a nice straight shot where you can see the basket and get a little run. I'll try to go evader because it's low ceiling. I need a little skip, potentially. Wow. Doesn't get much cleaner than that, does it? That's definitely a birdie. Oop. There we go. Back to 1 over. Gotta find 2 more. Okay, I guess we're back to the bomber holes now. 115-meter par 3. It is reachable, even for me. With a little Raider forehand, I think. Mando, gotta go left of that. Makes sense, because there's a path out there, so I don't mind that. It's right behind the bushes in the middle, so I just gotta go left of it and fade to the right in the end. Don't hit the tree. Oh, Raiders just never fade, do they? I mean, that's a good thing, but I gotta count on it. Basket is right around the corner here, so I'll just chuck a little range in there. You know, range always works. Just like that. Go in. Ooh, I think I hit the pole. That's gonna be a par. Okay, it looks like they combined 2 of the old holes here, trying to make a longer par 4. This one looks cool. I think this is awesome. Used to be from up there. Now you gotta go little anhyzer off the beginning here. And then when we get down there, you're heising around to the left to the basket. So probably would love to have my my good old wave here, but you know, it's gone. I'll do the other wave. It's fine. No height. Perfect angle and direction and stuff. Just no height. I don't think I can birdie it now. Might be a little far. I'll try though. I really just gotta make it down through this gap here and then fade as much left as possible. So I'll just try and chuck a normal hyzer with the wave. Get past it. No, it's straight in the corner. Uh-oh, not great. I don't think this is 170 meters. Must be a lot farther than that, or I'm weak. No way, I'm not weak. Oh, okay, I understand how it's 170 meters. It's actually just around the corner here. So if I had just kept it straighter, I could have had a putt. This is a nice hole. This makes a lot of sense. Maybe not if you do that. That might be a bogey. Uh-oh. I really wanted to give it enough power, and I definitely did, but also a little too much power. And I have been donking some of these today. No, this is too close. I'm not gonna donk this one. I'm just gonna drain it. That's a bogey though, so I'm 2 over with, I think, 3 holes to play. Do you know what that means? That means I have to birdie out from now. Okay, hole 16 is also 2 holes combined, so that's a 185 meter par 4. And you wanna throw it out here and as far left as possible. This hole is very, very dangerous. And it also says on the tee sign, if you're the least bit of doubt that there could be a dog walker out there on the path, and we're literally throwing straight towards the path, then send up a spotter. But the problem is, what if you play alone? I would never be able to go up there and spot for myself. The basket is in this direction, and there's a gap here. I'm really tempted to try and go for the birdie through here. Basket is like over and behind those trees over there. There's OP on the football field, but I can get it past the football field, I think. I should probably play the course as it's supposed to be played for you guys. I'll try and not throw it to the path and be a little bit short left. I mean, that might have landed right on that path. I don't know. I don't like that. This hole is dangerous because there are dog walkers on that path. I mean, it was a perfect shot though, pretty much. So I hope I'm in a good position to go for the birdie. Okay, I was actually just short of the path, so that's good. And it was the perfect shot, and I am in a position to go for the birdie, so I'm actually happy with that. Now I just gotta throw pretty much the same shot again, and I'll be right by the basket. Gotta fade left around this corner. Oh, I yanked that hard. Kick left, please. Oh, it did. That's gonna be a par though. Just a little spy, no glide spy. Get my easy par, and I'll ace hole 18. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, that's good. That will do. Good hole, actually. Well, I guess if you're able to set up a spotter, this hole is kind of nice because it's reachable and it's good. Fun, like horseshoe kind of hole. But it is a little dangerous. So be careful with that. Hole 17 is from here. And then maybe I can find it with the zoom. Just over the T signs there. It is. And there's OB down left of the basket. So gotta make sure you get enough right, but also gotta make sure to not go in the rough. It's a forehand, 101 meters, par 3. So it's gettable for me, and I will get it. I need to get it. I really wanted to rip on that, and that slipped straight out of my hand. Wow, that was bad. Okay, I guess 28 degrees Celsius will leave you with some grip issues. Disc wasn't that stuff right there, so I just pitch it out, and now I definitely will not get a birdie, and maybe I can save a bogey. I'll try. Evader, only thing that's really been working today. And it works again. Well, go in the hole maybe, that could be a par. Oh! No, straight through the chains. Beautiful shot. I went a little deep, but that was a good bid. Must have been so close. Yeah. That's gonna be a bogey. So now I'm 3 over. Wow, this ended pretty bad, but I was in the mix for a long time there. Let's birdie 18 and then wrap up the video. At least we're finishing it all off on a little ace run here. 62 meters. It's the one up on the hill with the black band. See if we can hit this. I'm just gonna ace run it. We'll see. No, that's so left. Wow, that was weak. 10 meters of pure death putt here. There's nothing behind the basket, but I'll just hit the chains and we're all good. Or I lay it up. Wow, that was weak. I promise I didn't mean to do that. All right, I just moved away a little bit so the guys could play the last hole. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Oh, that was close to an ace. Sorry, you can't see it. About the course, I'll say you really gotta love just ripping a distance driver on an open field to love this course, I think. If you really love just ripping on your distance drivers, it could be a fun course because there's a lot of 100 to 130 meter shots out here, and some people just love that. I don't. Definitely not my type of course. And the part of the course that I would love, which is the wooded part, just way too thick rough and holes where you're kind of forced to throw near the rough all the time, and there's just too much searching for discs. But other than that, I think some of the holes have a lot of potential, and there are some really cool holes, especially for distance drivers. But yep, that's gonna be it. I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching the video. Have an amazing rest of your week, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday.